Hey guys, welcome back to the top 10s, and today I am doing 10 haunted military forts and military battlefields. So number 10 is Fort Meigs. Back before he was a United States president, William Henry Harrison was a general during the War of 1812. He established Fort Meigs just south of Toledo, Ohio, and successfully defended it against British attacks for over a year before it was finally abandoned and burned down, because after all, who needs a fort proving to be highly defendable? Makes sense. Number 9, Fort William Henry. If you have ever read The Last of the Mohicans, I haven't, or at least watched one of the movie versions, you are familiar with Fort William Henry, located on Lake George in upstate New York. It was a fort used in the French and Indian War. Of course, there's a chance you may have become familiar with the fort through another means, an episode of the television show Ghost Hunters, since rumor has it that Fort William Henry is one of the most haunted military sites in America. Number 8, Stony Creek. Going back to the War of 1812, but this time hopping across the border and into Canada, we move now to Stony Creek, located in Ontario. Stony Creek was home to Mary Jones Gage and her family. Her husband, who had fought for the British, had died during the American Revolution, and then in 1813, invading American troops. And then in 1813, invading American troops stormed the home with the hopes of taking it as their headquarters. The next day, the Battle of Stony Creek broke out, with the Gage family holed up in the basement of their posh home. Wow. Number 7, Battle Abbey. In 1066, the Battle of Hastings. I learned about that in school in history. Yeah, the Battle of Hastings took place with King Harold II and 7,500 of his Saxons, defending against the invading Norman conquest of William, Duke of Normandy. William defeated Harold, and an abbey was built on Senlac Hill, with the high altar said to have been placed on the very spot where King Harold perished. Apparently, building an abbey on the site of that much bloodshed was a bad idea, considering that over the years there have been numerous bizarre reports. Fort Concho, built in 1867 in San Angelo, Texas, as an outpost to protect the frontier settlers in West Texas. Fort Concho operated for more than 20 years. Among the commanders who served there was Pecos Bill himself, William Shafter, and today it is still considered as an historical landmark sitting on 1,600 acres. It saw numerous battles over the years, and its soldiers helped put down the Comanchero movement, which saw legal profiteering between Mexican and American traders. Number 5, Marston Moor. The Battle of Marston Moor was fought on July 2nd, 1644. During the first English Civil War, 4,000 members of the Royalist side were killed, in what was a decisive victory for the parliamentarians, with Oliver Cromwell leading the victors. Cromwell used the old hall in the village, was used as a base of operations by Cromwell, and according to legend, he is there to this day, haunting the grounds. Number 4, Cold Harbor Battlefield. The Battle of Cold Harbor took place from May 31st to June 12, 1864, during the American Civil War, and is considered one of the bloodiest battles in United States history. Union General Ulysses Grant led his men against Confederate General Robert E. Lee in what would turn into a bloodbath, with the Confederates decimating Grant's troops through the course of 2 weeks of fighting. It was one of the last battles for Grant, and one that he would call one of his largest regrets. Number 3, Dieppe. The Dieppe raid, also known as Operation Jubilee, was a precursor to the Normandy invasion during World War II, consisting of primarily Canadian soldiers, along with some British and a few Americans. The operations commenced on August 19, 1942, and between the hours of 5 a.m. when it began and 2 p.m. when the battle ended. The attack proved to be a failure for the Allies. The casualties numbered for more than 4,000 before the Allied forces retreated back across the English Channel. Number 2. Antietam. The American Civil War was an incredibly bloody affair, to put it mildly. However, nowhere was this more evident than the Battle of Antietam, which took place on September 17, 1862. On Antietam Creek in Maryland, the battle lasted for hours in this tiny area, and the casualties were astonishing. In that one short span of time, more than 23,000 men were killed, wounded, or missing in action. Today, the small road near Antietam Creek where the battle took place is known for this bloody lane, for very good reason. Number 1. Gettysburg. If Antietam was the bloodiest single battle in the American Civil War, Gettysburg is the most famous, and over the course of several days became one of its most bloodiest, with more than 50,000 men killed, wounded, or missing. Fought from July 1st through to July 3rd, 1863, in the small town of southeastern Pennsylvania. The Battle of Gettysburg is viewed as the turning point for the Union in the Civil War. Wow, pretty interesting information there. I thought Pearl Harbor would be in it too, but maybe weren't as gruesome as these ones. These ones sound real gruesome. Comment what you think below. Hope you guys will enjoy this video. Like and subscribe to my channel. Hope you keep on coming back watching the top 10s. I'll be doing more daily too, as I do with my other channel. I also have a gaming channel too. So if you want to subscribe to that, please do. So all of my Instagrams will be in my bio. All my new videos will be in my bio. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good night. Peace out.